So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. A man in Japan who received pandemic relief payments meant for 463 households in his town last month disappeared after transferring the funds out of his bank account. The 24-year-old man wasn't named, had 46.3 million yen or 358,857 worth of financial aid for people of Abu Yamaguchi Prefecture deposited into his bank account on April 8th, but refused to give back the money. According to Sora News 24, the man's name was at the top of the town's list of account information sent to the bank, which was confused by a formatting issue that led it to believe that the money should be transferred to his account first and later distributed to the rest of the town's people. The town apparently sent the same list to the bank via a floppy disk, though this did not affect or mix up. Once he received that money, the man began to transfer the total sum out of his account into small daily increments to avoid detection. By the time the town authorities caught up with him on April 21st, he told them that the money was all gone. Quote, all of the funds had been transferred to an account at another financial institution. He told them that, quote, I cannot return the money back to the original account. I will make amends for my crimes. On May 12th, the town filed a lawsuit against the man demanding repayment of the relief funds and any legal fees. But he had vanished from his home by then. He hadn't been a longtime resident of Abu. He moved into the town in October 2020 through a government program aimed at repopulating rural areas. According to Sora News 24, town residents described the man as, quote, a good boy, young and handsome, and his landlord told reporters that he already paid his rent for the month of May. That man dipped off with that money before they even realized what happened. Firstly, I don't know. They did say it was a system in place that made the error, but I'm realistically going to say that that was a human error. Whoever originally made that error, they're no longer going to have a job. They're not going to have a job at all. They're more likely going to have to transfer to a different country, or they're going to be bussed down all the way to like working in the streets or some type of janitorial duty for like the rest of their life. That person is no longer going to be able to work around anything that has to do with money, even if it's panhandling. They're not going to allow that person to even manage that money. Like I said, this is ridiculous. 300 plus thousand gone in the blink of an eye because supernaturally the money went into one man's account. And then instead of him just returning, be like, okay, well, this is, an error. Let me, just sit up there and, do what I need to do and just, get this back real quick. Nah, he left. Now let me show y'all the difference here, right? This man had 300K show up in his account, and it was allowed to stay there for a ridiculous amount of time, enough time for him to transfer all of it. And then he was still able to tell people, hey, I don't know what to tell you. All of the money is gone. I don't know where it went, but I'll make amends and I'll do what I can in order to pay it back. They allowed him that time, right? The banks allowed him that time. Nobody's talking about trying to track down any type of numbers or anything, right? When this happened in America and money was transferred into a black woman's account, she ended up getting charged. She ended up getting charged. And yeah, that's all she wrote. That was it. That was the end of the story. And like I said, that was a banking error. That was an error on the bank's part, right? So the banks should be the one to, in a sense, take the full-fledged blame for that by allowing that transfer to incorrectly be placed into another person's account. But oh no, it's going to be blamed on the person. It's going to be blamed on the person at the end of the day, even though the person doesn't have control over whatever money gets transferred. Now, People, being people, are going to freak out and be like, oh, this is obviously a sign from the heavens. Let me sit up there and go, right? Because that's what the Eminem's lyrics say. You only got one shot, one opportunity. So if anybody just so happens to see that amount of money rolling into their account, the immediate reaction is going to be, I need to get this out as quick as possible. Because they're like, yo, this is going to be this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Yo, I'm about to sit up here and register for a different country. Let me get my visa straight. Let me get my name. Like, yo, they're going to be trying to do, a variety of things, right, in order to be able to, keep that money. As I stated before, whatever institutions these are, y'all are at 100% fault for not triple, quadruple checking whatever the highest number for checking is. Y'all should have checked that 100,000 times to make sure that the money is supposed to go where it is supposed to go. At the end of the day, I can't sit up there and fault the 24-year-old for like rolling off. Yes, morally it is wrong. Morally, yes, it is wrong, because that money is supposed to be used for the people of that rural area so that they can sit up there and make. You got a lot of people that live simple lives in rural areas in, Japan, China, and a lot of these countries, and they make, very little money. So the little bit of money that they do make, that goes towards bills, that goes towards, keeping everything running. So realistically, morally, he should sit up there and return that money. But we realistically know that he's not going to return the money. He's probably off in some other country under a whole different name. So, like I said, it is what it is. The government and the banks need to do a better job.